Here we go. Awesome, awesome. Sauce. All right, here we go. A lot of cool stuff going. Ghoster, what's up, man? How's it going, man? Good to see you as usual. I haven't I took like a couple weeks off from my new file here. But I know, right? I think that a lot of people don't understand the strength of Majora. A really fierce deity, to be honest. But also, I do commend Tears of the Kingdom Link for winning because the Zonai magic with Rauru, it's not nothing to joke about either. So I think honestly, just considering the strength of everyone, fierce deity being basically a god and Link having Raru's arm, it could have been what and what, you know? So I was happy with either one winning. Okay, where am I going, by the way? Let's see. Alright, so they told me to go check out the regional phenomena. But yeah, so we gotta head to Rito Village. Yeah, man, but it was crazy seeing all the votes because there was one instance where Majora's Mask was also up against Breath of the Wild Link, and that one was going crazy too. Understood, understood. Yeah, people, I don't know if they understand the strength of Fierce Deity because I think that many people who, if they even played the game Majora's Mask, they probably had trouble even getting the Fierce Deity mask. So his strength is known, but his popularity isn't known, and that could have been the problem. Yeah, definitely. And so, since he's not well known, people don't really know about how strong he is. And then, there you have it. You can't accurately vote about something you don't know. Yeah, understood. Yeah, I mean, definitely. That 100% makes sense. You know, the popularity is probably what drives it. That's why I think Majora's Mask Link had such a hard time against Breath of the Wild Link too, because Breath of the Wild is one of the more popular Zelda games. Arguably, with with casual fans, you could say it's more popular than Tears of the Kingdom too. Um, Simply because of it made such a strong impact when it came out. But we all know Tears of the Kingdom Link is the stronger one. Even though it's the same Link, but um, different abilities. Yeah, understood. Yeah, no worries, man. Like it's just something to really think about. Like, what even is Fierce Deity Link? He's like basically, God level, basically. In regards to Zelda. And Rauru, Tears of the Kingdom Link, he has Raru's arm. And the Zonai magic is known to be some of the stronger magic, Ultra Hand and stuff. Like, you should see how Raru fights in Age of Imprisonment. It's actually crazy to see him use all of his magic like that. Um, and so, like, he uses it in such a unique way. Like, in this game, you see Link using the magic, for menial tasks and stuff. But Raru uses it like a combatant to fight. And it's just crazy to see the versatility of it. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, basically. And, the lore behind him is still kind of questionable, too. Like, who is he supposed to be? Where did he come from? Stuff like that. So, very interesting. Drop down too far here. But I know that, I mean, obviously, the strength of Fierce Deity. He can basically fly through any boss in Majora's Mask. And, oh snap, it's almost a thunderstorm. And, just imagine him going up against, any other warrior, basically unmatched. So, yeah, man. The only thing that might save Tears of the Kingdom Link is his ingenuity with his building, like his auto builds and being able to ascend and go through structures and stuff. I think that might be the only thing that could like save Link here. Windy device. Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to. Oh yeah. So these earlier shrines are pretty simplistic. I'm just happy the shrines don't use your battery up. That would be messy. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Carmen? Oh snap! I think I messed up. Oh snap! All right, I might have to come back. I totally messed up. Yeah, I would have to agree. Terminator doesn't seem real to me. Oh snap! Oh, it seems like, yeah, definitely like a dream place. And Link is definitely having a questionable adventure, although one of the more impactful ones. Nice, got some opal. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, sheesh. Termina was like, man, it's really hard to describe it because it's just so odd. And you know, that's a good description, kind of like the Dark World and A Link to the Past, maybe, or something like that. I would even say like the Twilight Realm and Twilight Princess too, similar to that kind of thing. Awesome. This wasn't too bad of a shrine here. See, that's Rauru and Sonya right there, or at least a statue of them. They, it's really cool. You get to really see them in action on in Age of Imprisonment. It's so cool. I recommend definitely playing the game, man. I think I 100% it already, unless they come out with an update or something. Basically, that's what Ultra Hand is. A magnesis that can grab anything. Like in Age of Imprisonment, one of the uses of Ultra Hand that Rauru does, because obviously it's his arm, so he has all these abilities. He does Ultra Hand to like reflect um projectiles being thrown, and also like if he does a sync attack, a sync strike, basically it's a double team combo. I noticed when he does it with his big sister, um, when he does it with his big sister Minoru, you know Minoru, she's actually in physical form in this game. She drops like some Zonai weapons, and then he uses Ultra Hand to swing them all around. It's like crazy. It's just so good, man. I love sync strikes because, oh man, I hate the rain. It's gonna be so hard to climb anything. Oh snap, dude, are you kidding me? Um, but yeah, that's basically it, you know. Oh no, my glow is running out. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is more complicated and detailed. I do agree with that, but one thing I also know is that if you want to, you can play it in a very simple way. Like the only things that are complicated are oh snap, are the things that are optional. Like you could go through the whole game without doing any Zonai ultra, any Zonai builds. It's basically optional thing, but if you master it, it makes the game 10 times easier too. So that's one thing. So I think they added that for people who are the engineer type, who can see something like this and make something crazy good, or for the casual type to completely ignore it and just go along with their adventure. The blue view, understood. I wonder if I should fight this thing or if I should just sneak past it. Does he have any good weapons? And am I even well equipped for this? I don't know. We can try it. I wish I had something like some kind of ability to put the hurt on it. Mm, and it's raining too. Alright, I think I'll just have to ignore it for now. Yeah, I think many people, just hearing people's comments online and stuff, they love Breath of the Wild. I don't know what it is about it, but they love it. I love the when it's raining, the enemies have a harder time hearing you. So rain plus the sneak, the stealth move, he's definitely not waking up. Oh look, it's a blue, a bloopy. Bloopies, oh snap. He got hit by the lightning. Bloopies in this game lead you to the bubble frogs. So you saw how he ran to that cave. There's a bubble frog in that cave somewhere. Ah, failed to understood. Okay, no more. Um, hmm, no more rain and thunder. So I'm good for now. Yeah, man, some things just make a game so magical, and it's some most of the time, it's the little things too. The cool thing about this game is that to truly 100% this game, got a sticky lizard. To truly 100% this one, you're gonna be searching all over Hyrule for so much. So this game is definitely one that will last you for a long time. Darn it, man. Am I even ready for this? I lack lots of abilities, so when I have to use elixirs and potions and stuff, like the sticky potion to climb slippery walls. Stuff like that. And then these like things are just gonna be super annoying too. Oh shoot. Let go of me, you weirdo thing. Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. I think the important thing is thinking about how much more is added to this game, even like without any DLC, because oh snap, this game doesn't have any DLC. So you're thinking about that and how so much is added to the game. It makes you think like, wow, it's pretty cool. Um, like on my oh yeah, the likes. Yeah, definitely. I don't know how I can get over there without. Do I have any? I can make an elixir. Yeah, let me see because I have access to Zonai devices. So each cooking utensil I can make one thing from. So if I get like some sticky lizard, and then I couple, put some monster parts with it. Shoot, I'm really at the beginning of this game. I have like nothing. And slip resistance. So low level slip resistance, but it's gonna help me climb wet walls. That's one thing that wasn't in Breath of the Wild, slip resistant climbing. And then it's low level too, so I don't know how useful it'll be. Yeah, it's not extremely useful. So when you're just starting, you don't have access to all the cool tunics and stuff. You gotta use your brain to think about what you can do. Is that a Horiblin? Dang, dude, I haven't seen these things in a while. These are not enemies you see in Breath of the Wild. They added literally at least 5 to 6 more normal enemy types. Sheesh, yeah, tell me about it. Cool thing about it is You know, you can have in this game. There's a sticky suit too. Like you know, there's a tunic for every ability. So there's a sticky suit, and it's gonna help you climb also. But for now, I gotta stick to these elixirs. There it is, the bubble frog. These things are not extremely strong, but they can be annoying. Usually a well-placed arrow. Alright. So we got what we came for. Let's get out of here. Yeah, so obviously in a game this big, there's many places and caves like this. So and this is already a fused item. He has a halberd fused to a stick. Well, you know, that's interesting. But anyway, I think that's one ability that really sets this game apart. The fuse ability. Literally, you can fuse anything, basically, and make a weapon more stronger, more durable. I think that that kind of sealed the deal for me. And, you know, in regards to battle mechanics, that, yeah, this game is superior because even with a weak weapon and early in the game, you could have something pretty useful. So, yeah, but like, coming from Breath of the Wild, I literally 100% Breath of the Wild, like even all the DLC, like everything is done. So I'm super happy with that. But even, I know it's kind of odd, but even with the DLC in Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom has more things to do. With the added depths below the surface in the sky world. All the DLC you basically get in this game for free, I guess. Oh, customer. Hi there, and welcome to New Serene Stable. I'm kind of in the middle of something, but if you'd like to use the stable, you can go to the counter. What are you up to? Well, since you asked, after a long tireless search, I found a wagon to call my own. Look at this beaut. Okay, yes, clearly it's a fixer-upper. But I can replace the missing wheels using building materials from the stable. Then I just have to catch a wild horse to hook the wagon up to, and I'll be set. I will help, Dum Dum. So basically, she needs wheels and horse. And so, you know, like I said, this game could be for casual or for people who love the engineering part of it. Huh? What? It's fixed? It's fixed. Did you do this for me? Thank you so much. It's like a brand new wagon with wheels and everything. Now I'm only one step away from my dream of having a horse-drawn wagon. Of course, the last hurdle is the hardest, catching a wild horse. As soon as I get near a horse, it runs off. How am I gonna catch one? But like, you know, there's many different ways you can play this game. Like, people who master the build part, as you can see, you probably see many videos online of people just um, making the most insane auto builds, and then like their adventure is like a breeze. I think that you're just gonna end up with an easier adventure. If you can master it. Oh shoot! I threw my sword by mistake. Looks like I finished her horse carriage for her. I can't believe it. A wagon of my own and a beautiful horse to pull it. To think I started with that old piece of junk and ended up with this. Amazing. Thank you so much. Here. It's all I have left after buying the wagon. I'm begging you, no. Forcing you to take it, please. Thanks. Alright. There's one last order of business. What's your name? Link? Zumi, Link. Maybe Zuli or Lumi? What about Zunk? I'll call this wagon Zunk. I promise to look after Zunk for as long as I live. Feel free to come visit the two of us anytime. Enjoy your horse, lady. Welcome to my stable. We deal in all things horse-related. We also double as an inn. It seems you're not a member yet. Stable uses the Stables Association's membership system, so you don't need to register if you want to use it. What's your name? Link. Alright, Mr. Link. Hello, SMG3. Good to see you, buddy. Now, would you like to tell me, would you like me to tell you about the stable system? You can board your horse companions. You may have come across wild horses during your travels. If you catch one and ride it here to register it, it will become your horse companion. There's a limit to how many horses you can board, but you're able to swap them in and out as you please. Once again, welcome to our stable. If you catch a wild horse and bring it here, you can register it. Yay. Got some pony points. Awesome. Things are pretty good right now. Yeah, those pony points sure are helpful. Oh no, blood moon.
Witness the blood moon's rise. When its red glow shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. Just as they did in a war long past. The world is threatened once again.
Why does that sound so ominous and evil?
Ah. Oh. Yeah. Ah. Ah.
Awesome. Yeah. But that Zelda is the evil one, the puppet Zelda, you know? So she's like not a real Zelda, but the evil one.
Ooh.
Kato. Hey, I remember him. He was in Kakariko Village for the longest time. In Breath of the Wild, I think. Impa's over there. Alright. Now before we go talk to Impa, let me see if I can get a horse. Died 2 times. Yeah. Evil Zelda's crazy. Oh my gosh. That is weird. Awesome, I caught a horse. This will be useful.
Yeah. Ah. 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 Oh. Oh. Ah.
This is the first horse. So I think I'll name it Prima, short for primary. Primary being first.
Ah.
That might be useful, but they also gave me my horses from Breath of the Wild too. I want to see how they look.
Ah. Oh.
I have Samson, Pumpkin, Bucky, Shadow, Majesty, and Prima. Wow, I'm already good on horses. I don't need another one at all. You got the golden horse, nice. I got the Zelda's white horse. Cool. Okay, so I'll leave them there for now.
Ah.
That's the cool thing about having Breath of the Wild save data. Your horses carry over. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Nothing useful. I can't wait till I get my champion's tunic again. Alright, here's Impa again. What a surprise it is to see you here after all this time, Link. I heard you'd gone missing. It is certainly a relief to see you back, and in one piece, more or less. And Princess Zelda, where is she? What? She still has yet to return? In that case, we must use all available means to search for her. Link, when Princess Zelda went missing, something else happened all over Hyrule. During the upheaval, huge pictures appeared out of nowhere, images that sprawled across fields and hills. We're calling them geoglyphs. I understand they have been found in locations across the kingdom. Kato and I are traveling from region to region in hopes of seeing them all. I noticed this geoglyph from a distance while I was standing on high ground. Examining up close, could not make out what it depicted. I thought I might have a better view from up in the sky. Took to the air in the balloon Pura gave me, and then, alas, the wind struck and completely sheared the balloon off the base. I've racked my brain for ways to reattach the two parts, to no avail. Maybe I can help you a little bit there, Impa. Oh, you fixed my balloon. Thank you, Link. Will you come with me to look at the geoglyph then? Sure. Time to head out then. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that error glitch. What up, Aaron Bright? Good to see you, buddy. Ah, I nearly forgot. Would you mind doing one final thing for me? Light a fire there and the balloon will start to float. Then we can be on our way. Yeah, obviously. Hot air balloon needs hot air. Oops. Oh, snap. Switch 2 version. It includes Zelda notes. That's probably the main thing. Zelda notes has lots of benefits. A lot to describe. You'd have to look into it. Also, faster loading times, better frame rates, higher graphics. Um, and with the addition of Zelda notes you can basically it's like basically a walkthrough for the game. It shows you where everything is. It lays out the map for you, sky world, surface, and the depths. It helps you 100% the game essentially. You could also store up to 100 swords, shields, or bow and arrows. So it's like also a storage, and you could just in Tears of the Kingdom. Of course, this isn't in Breath of the Wild, but you can use QR codes to save your auto builds and also share it with other people who might want to auto build too. So there's a lot going on in the Switch 2 version, a lot of cool things. It'll definitely help you if you are new to this one because there's a lot going on. I want the Switch 2 edition for Christmas. Switch 2. Yeah, man, get the Switch 2. Yeah, get the Switch 2. I would show you Zelda notes. I just don't have it linked up so you can actually see it, but I'm using it on my phone at the moment. It's like an app. You go to Nintendo app. And there's more than what I just said. Like there's more with the app too. You just have to open it up. You have to download the Nintendo Switch app, and then the other notes are included in that app. So, but there's so much more. Um, there's like a lot of different things in it. So definitely look into it if you get the Switch 2 edition. Definitely. My day's pretty good, Aaron. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it, man. They say, oh, she feels faint because they're up so high, but Impa says they can finally see it, the geoglyph. Well done, Link. You know, I read something in the village's old literature, a passage about what the ancients called dragon tears, where the tears rest upon the earth. We mark down the images to which they gave birth. I believe this geoglyph is one such image, but even if from this vantage its meaning is no clearer to me, nor can I figure out what dragon's tears might be. But you know, if the literature is correct, one of them should be quite close, near the geoglyph, or even within its borders. Would you look around? This could be the clue we need to discover Zelda's whereabouts. If you'd like to examine the geoglyph from ground level, you can float down with a paraglider. No need to worry about me, I can manage a simple landing. Okay, thanks, Impa. Alright, cool. So basically, I'm sure you guys remember the geoglyphs harness the tears, and you have to get to each dragon's tear, and I think it's kind of like a memory. You'll see something from the early days of Hyrule. I don't know for sure, but I think that this dragon's tear is near his eye. This looks like Rauru anyway, so I think the dragon's tear might be near his eye or something. So let's see if I'm remembering this correctly. And if you guys remember, Zelda got zapped to the past at the beginning of this game, and she got to meet the first king of Hyrule, Rauru. And also, if you play Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, then you get to see what happens to Zelda when she gets sent to the past. In this game, you only see snippets of it, but in that game, you experience it. Looks like I found a tear. And so when Zelda fell into the chasm, this is her getting zapped straight to the early days of Hyrule. I think that Secret Stone was the one that zapped her to the past. And so here, I'll be quiet.
Oh dear.
Where am I?
We didn't mean to startle you. I'm sorry. It's okay. My name is Sonia.
And could we ask what your name is?
I am the daughter of King Rome of Hyrule, Zelda.
What an unexpected answer. We are the king and queen who founded Hyrule after all. Or at least we were the last time I checked.
You two founded Hyrule? And you're the king?
My name is Rauru. King Rauru of Hyrule.
King Rauru? And Queen Sonia? But that must mean...
And so yeah, that's a strong memory right there. If you play Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, The game basically starts right there.
Oh.
Link, you look distracted. What's wrong?
Oh.
Goodness. You say you had a vision? Saw mysterious figures? And then Princess Zelda. Hmm. The geoglyphs, the literature, the dragon's tears, and now a vision of the lost princess. What if these are all connected? Let us continue to examine the geoglyphs. They may contain further clues that lead to Princess Zelda. You know, according to the literature, there is something to do. There is something to do with the geoglyphs in the Forgotten Temple. Forgotten Temple lies at the bottom of a canyon in Hebra. I think we should make our way there soon. You got it, Ample. What's up, Aaron? What's your question? Oh, at least we found this dragon's tear, and there's another Skyview tower. I have to make my way to that one soon. But in the meantime, I need to do this this shrine over here so I can have a warp point. Yeah, I think this is basically the first memory that most people, really everybody, should get, because the game leads you right to it. So that's really cool. Did you fight a Guardian of Gloom Hands? Man, good question. I think I'm more confident fighting a Guardian simply because there's only one of them. With the Gloom Hands, there's like 5 at a time, and you gotta watch your back. The Guardian is just one big Guardian, and if you have the right weapons, you could really exploit their weakness. Each one has about 6 legs. If you take out at least 3 of those legs, he won't be able to move anymore. And then just take out all the legs before you just run around and run in a circle so he can't really zap you. You could also parry his laser. With the Gloom Hands, you just have to fight it, man. And those things, not only are they kind of difficult, they're super annoying. Yeah, and in this game, the Guardians, I don't know what happened to them, but they basically went basically went extinct. And the Zonai kind of popped up because of what happened to Zelda. I think that whole event triggered so much. Her getting zapped to the past, the whole world changed. Link did not go back in time. Link stayed in time, but what I don't want to spoil anything because if you play Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, you see a little more. Basically, what happened was in the beginning of this game, Zelda fell into the chasm, but went back in time because she was holding that secret stone, which is a source of her power. Some of her powers is the powers of time and the powers of light, right? So she went back in time. Yeah, it's one more Guardian basically, but he's just like a stat, he's decayed and stuff like that. He went back in time. Um, you know, because of her simple powers. But if you watch, if you see what happens in Age of Imprisonment, you know how when Link tried to hit Ganondorf's magic with the Master Sword, it shattered in pieces. Darn it, where am I going from here? And so when it shattered, part of the Master Sword also fell down to the past too. And then that part of the Master Sword, it reactivated a construct from the past, and that construct, constructs are basically emotionless machines who have no will, but obviously the Master Sword is a living thing because it has, it has fire in it. So so when that shard of the Master Sword went back in time, it became one with the construct, and the construct kind of got the will of the Master Sword, which is very heroic, always wanting to banish evil, etc. So this mysterious construct became one of the playable characters, and he's very similar to Link in regards to his fighting style and his hero status. But you'd have to play the game to see what I'm talking about. Super cool. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment basically gives you the backstory of what happened when Zelda got sent to the past. Super fun. Yeah, he definitely looks like Link too. You can say that. That's definitely true. Let me see something here. So there's one of those balls. There's the balloon, Zonai balloon thingy. There's this thing. Yeah, so definitely, and I know a lot of people, I don't know if we'll get to play Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment because it's only a Switch 2 game right now. Oh snap. This thing was hiding the whole time. But, eventually when the Switch 2 becomes, more widely, when more people get it, you definitely need to, people should definitely play Age of Imprisonment. Definitely. Yeah. So that Guardian's basically non-functional. Very good. So, all right. So I really want to get that big orb though, but that one's gonna be a lot heavier. Wonder if I can. Yeah, man, definitely. If you ever get a chance, please like play play Age of Imprisonment. Like you're gonna learn so much more about the story. Yeah, he's basically like Link's twin. He gets the will of the Master Sword, so even though he doesn't talk and he's basically like he doesn't communicate with anyone, he just does things. He has one friend. I mean, like I said, I don't want to say too much, but he has one friend, a Korok, and this Korok is pretty heroic. Calamo. Calamo is like super cool, and you know, he basically partners up with this mysterious construct. Eventually, they start to call it the Night Construct. So they partner up with it. They partner up, and then they have an adventure going on at the same time that Zelda and Rauru does. Oh shoot! Gotta turn it off first. And so it's like two adventures going on at once. Eventually, the teams meet up. It's crazy, guys. Like you have to play it. I just finished beating it a while ago, and yeah, man, super cool. I wonder if this is gonna be strong enough. Let's see. Oh, it is. No, 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 no. Okay, stop. Why did you not stay? You know, guys, I'm struggling to make this as efficient as possible. Awesome. Looks like I got it. Use recall. Yeah, you're right about that. I forgot about that. That's the thing I like about this game. So many useful tools. Oh, all that for just an opal. Oh well, it was fun. But yeah, I just recently 100% Breath of the Wild, but now I'm on the Tears of the Kingdom era in the games that kind of tie with this one. So super cool. Visitor to this shrine of light, that which imprisons and purifies the ancient evil. You've done well to reach this place. So this is Roru and Sonya. They have statues of them in the shrines, obviously. I'm sure you guys know. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. And I like how Link gets all of his arm abilities pretty early on too. The only one he gets a little later is like auto build, but that makes sense though. Not a lot of blessing. Oh, I can get another heart or stamina. I have 4. Light Dragon and Zelda. Yeah, I know. I played the game already, man. On my other file, man, it's so cool. But I'm just doing like a stream from the beginning. Um, I'm doing this to celebrate Link winning the tournament. If you check my YouTube page, I put all the links in a tournament to see who would be the strongest from like all the games. You know, Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, and based on the polling and the votes, Tears of the Kingdom beat all the links, even Majora's Mask, like the Fierce Deity link. So crazy to think about. So I'm doing a stream to celebrate Tears of the Kingdom Link and his amazing strength. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So definitely, um, another cool thing about this. What is this? Dragon's Tear. Wow. Dang, dude. I'm getting turned from every direction here. Okay, so I gotta go do this quest now. Alright. I'll get rid of this pin. Every time you hit a new part of the map, there's another quest that opens up. So we're gonna do the Dragon's Tears quest that Impa gave us. Get one of my horses first. So yeah, I know that you can use the opal as a fuse thing. I think that's pretty unique. Another
Ah.
cool
Oh.
theme or majesty from my older game. Oh, also my horse is carried over too from Breath of the Wild. So I thought that was pretty useful. I'll use majesty. So that's another cool thing I like about this game.
Ah.
You can fuse, like fuse another cool ability. Very useful. You can fuse anything, arrows and stuff. So I know all the gemstones have elemental properties. So like opal being water, sapphire being ice, ruby being fire, topaz being electric, etc. So I think that's really cool. If you need some elemental damage. What in the world is this? Is this a talus or just a monster base? I think this might be a talus. Should I fight these guys? Maybe, but he's gonna alert the crew. Oh, never mind. I can't really do a talus right now. I just started. See you guys later. Wow, these guys are evil. They look even more ominous in this game. Yeah, that's a cool thing. Like, if you have a good Breath of the Wild file, it carries over. So I think that's really unique. Really unique. Also, there's this guy. He's very loyal to Hudson. Holding up his signs. And I have to make some kind of structure to keep the sign lifted up. The structure you make is dependent on depends on you. What's going to keep this thing stable so that you can he can he can level the thing. want the... Yeah, I think this might be good enough. Let's see if this is gonna keep it standing. Oh, it's you. Thanks for your help earlier. I'm putting President Hudson here too, but I can't stand it forever. Try letting go. Looks like we did it. Awesome. So this guy, he's holding up signs all throughout Hyrule. You know where to get Viruta Divine Hound? I don't remember. It's been a while since I played this game, so you know, I don't remember where a lot of things are, but you know, that's why I'm playing it again. It's been years. Like, if you saw my older file, you'll see that I just about completed everything, and I'm very proud of my work on that file. Let me, oops, let me save the game real quick. Now, I'll come back to this file because I'm just playing. I'm starting from the very beginning from this one. But I want to show you my file that I beat years ago that I still enjoy playing. And now, you know, every now and then. Save file 1. In the Switch 2 edition, you can do up to 2 save files because it's, you know, it's a lot stronger and stuff. But let me show you my file from years ago when I beat the game. So basically, as you can see, Link has all of his strongest items: Master Sword, Hylian Shield, Champion's Leathers, Terry Town, which is one of my favorite towns in both games. And, you know, everything's done, everything's here. Also, you know, the map is just about all complete. Everything is all the dragon's tears are found. Skyworld's complete. I stopped doing the depths, so I didn't find all the maps and all the light routes in the depths, because in the depths, you know, that's more of an optional adventure, but it's super fun if you want to find some unique items. And so basically, you know, basically almost 100% the game besides the optional things. Let me see if I can show you my house. Because in this game, you know, Link can build his own house thanks to, you know, Hudson's construction. In Breath of the Wild, Hudson's still a worker. He's under one of the other guys, but he splits off to make Terry Town in that game. And in this game, Terry Town's one of the main sites that you have to go through to complete the main game. Of course, these are the sages: Yunobo, Minoru, Sidon, Tulin, and Riju. You know about the sages already. And then, if you choose to do the house side quest to build your own little dwelling, you know, you have to get to a certain part of the game. You can build your house. My inventory is it's not extremely extravagant. In this game, I did not get all the all the all the gear that you can wear. I got a lot of it, but not all of it. Um, so there's a lot of things that I don't have yet. One thing I do remember getting is most of the, you know, promotional clothing items like the lobster shirt from the Wind Waker. When you're just starting, Toon Link is in this lobster shirt. These are the champions leathers from this game, but if you want to look even more classic, like Breath of the Wild style, you can get the Tunic of Memories. Totally optional, but really cool to have. So I'll just put my champions leathers on for now. Majora's Mask from Majora's Mask, obviously. Midna's helmet from Twilight Princess. Each, you can look very classic if you want to. I just chose to stick with the Tears of the Kingdom look. So this is Link with his Hylian hood down. You could also get the Hylian hood up if you want to. Your choice. I just like how it looks when it's down because you can see his face a little better. Plus, you get the defense boost from it, so it's a win-win. In this game, you could also. Bro, I need to stop playing this game again. Yeah, man, it's fun. You could also build a house eventually. Once you get to a certain part in the game, and you can make your house any way you want it, right? So downstairs is more of my like museum items, special weapons and items I got from the depths and other places in the game. And then up top is more of like the cooking stove, the bed, the statue, etc. So my house is super functional while also being really cool, kind of like storage, but also I put things on display that I really enjoy. Like obviously, yeah, very difficult. This is the scimitar of the seven, Urbosa's and Riju's item. This is the light scale trident, Sidon's item, and Mifa's item, This is the boulder breaker, Yunobo and Daruk's main weapon. From, Daruk being the champion or Yunobo being the sage. Great Eagle Bow, Rivali and Tulin. You know about that one. And this is the Daybreaker, the shield that Riju and Urbosa use. So I just got some cool items on display. I also have some items from past Zelda games, like the Dusk Claymore. This is the Claymore from Twilight Princess that Ganondorf, he got stabbed with. He also uses it. The White Sword of the Sky. They call it the Goddess Sword. This is the original form of the Master Sword. This sword is used in Skyward Sword, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. And once you power it up, it eventually turns into the full power Master Sword. But you gotta power it up in that game. Canonically, Skyward Sword happened first in the timeline. So basically every Master Sword came from the white, the Goddess Sword here, the White Sword of the Sky. And then another simple thing, the Sea Breeze Boomerang from Wind Waker, Toon Link uses throughout his adventure. And there's so many more items from past Zelda games you could get, like the Bigoron Sword from Ocarina of Time. I know you know about the Bigoron Sword. So, this is the one he gets from the Big Oron on top of Death Mountain after a long adventure. And so many other ones you can find in the depths, classic Zelda weapons and stuff. So, that's why I love this game. It's super cool and it pays homage to the older Zeldas. Now upstairs, it's more of a functional part. I can use my light up blessings to get hearts or stamina vessels. I have a stove for cooking if I need to make potions, elixirs, or food items. A bed to rest, heal myself up here. And also, I chose to put a picture room in. I took a picture of Sidon and his new wife in this game. He gets married in this game to her. And then I just had my Zora tunic on. to kind of celebrate the occasion. So I just took a picture with those guys, and I like Silent. He's one of my favorite sages. So you know, basically that's kind of my house. The house adventure side quests you can do a little later in the game. Um, you know, it's up to you if you want to do it or not, but it's very useful because you get to make your house and put a lot of useful things in it. If you ever need anything, you can just warp to your house, you know? Yeah, so Breath of the Wild is more worth it. I don't know, man. Honestly, if you want my humble opinion, I think Tears of the Kingdom is more worth it because of one, everything's included without any DLC being needed to be bought, and also it has more because of the depths. When you explore the depths, you can find so many items. So Tears of the Kingdom has more included even without the DLC, and also you know, the storyline is really cool, and anything Zelda, like modern day recent Zelda, anything Nintendo does is going to be based off of Tears of the Kingdom because it's the newer game. For example, Age of Imprisonment, Animal Crossing is getting a new Zelda collaboration where you can invite Tool into your town, and also Minoru from Tears of the Kingdom. Um, so this game has a lot more in um for less. But Breath of the Wild had a great storyline and it's really fun. So whatever game you decide to get, I think you're gonna make a good choice. So definitely your choice, but this game is really good. Now I'm at the end of the game, so a lot of people are preparing to fight the Ganondorf in the war. So they got the Zoras fighting here. They got this Hylian that's kind of teaming up with them and stuff like that. Little Goron rolling around. And also in Lookout Landing, there's a stable. You can get your horse. And it's just a lot, man. Like, this game introduced a lot. They got the Garuda who came to help out. Yura is still in this game. She plays a bigger role in this game because the Pura pad here. And yeah, man, like it's really hard to describe everything, but this game has a lot going on. A lot of good stuff. But I think okay, so I'm gonna go back to my other adventure now, guys, alright? But I think that Breath of the Wild what sets Breath of the Wild apart is it's still a really good game, and the storyline in it is absolutely amazing. No DLC was added for Tears of the Kingdom. I think because it already has so much that DLC wasn't even needed. Even without DLC, Tears of the Kingdom has more than Breath of the Wild, and a lot of people don't know that. But even without the DLC, Tears of the Kingdom has more content. So it's insane to think about, but oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So Oh, I beat him. So it has more to offer, so they never added DLC because um it was never needed. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but it's kind of like encouraging to know that there was so much content that they didn't have to add any DLC. So I'm pretty happy about that because when they make a game so complete like that, where they don't have to add anything extra, it kind of makes you happy. Makes you happy. Let me use the send and go up. Um, some Zonite, super useful. Let's see, we got a couple of bokoblins here. Shouldn't be too bad to beat these guys. There's a moblin too. Very rush. Phew. Alright, we took everybody out. Let's see what loot we got. But yeah, man, I think if you like get into Tears of the Kingdom, and you're gonna realize how well made it is. Super, super well made, and you will enjoy it a lot. Of course, it's personal preference, but you know, if you ask me which game was better, I would definitely say Tears of the Kingdom based on all the new things you can do in it. But you know, it's all personal preference at this point, you know. Very good. Well, I'm happy, man. All right, let's get to this tier. I had to invade those bases. I can fight enemies like that, but those the battle talents back there, I think that would have been a little too much for me right now. You see how like there's enemies littered all over. There's some enemies right there. Not gonna get involved with those right there, right at the moment. Apparently something's going on right here. I wonder what. Huh? Was this not the way to Hateno Village? I can't get lost now. Not after spending all that time with the brutal doll maker learning to make sand seal plushies. I refuse to give up on my dream of handing these out to school kids. I can't wait to see their faces light up when I give them these stuffed toys. Hope I can remember not to glare at them. Oh, I know. I should practice my routine so I can hand out the toys with a smile. She's a crazy girl. Oh no. That's you startled me. Give the girls a warning next time. Ah, my toys. I worked so hard to make 10 of them. How am I supposed to gather all these by myself? Huh. I wonder how I'm gonna do this. I have to put all these plushies back. I'm trying to use recall to see if it's the a good option. I did it. What is my man gonna do with them seals? Ha, good question. No way, you're done picking them all up. That was fast. Thanks to recall. Nice work. I didn't think you'd manage to load them all up in so short a time. But yeah, here's your pay. Your deposit's included with that. Not bad. Huh. Okay, thanks, Julie. That was a weird mini game. There's my horse. Come on, dude. Why'd you run off like that? Hyrule sure has changed in 5 years. The time between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is about 5 years. And a lot's been going on in those 5 years. Let me go check out this shrine before I head over to that spot. All right, fire and ice. This will be fun. All right, there's a big old slab of fire, and then a little bit of ice. I think what we gotta do here is melt this a little bit, and then put it right on there. Open that bad boy up. Open that bad boy up. And then, let's see here. From here, we can float up on the wind. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, snap. Keeps getting small. Oh my gosh. Is it big enough? Let's find out, I guess. Ah, come back. Ah. No, this is too small. Let's see if we can get another one. How about this? There we go. You should be big enough. To go on ahead and slide down that thing for me. Ooh, yeah. Golly, dude. All right. Got a little Zonai spear. That's going to be useful. Question is, how do I get in that other room? Fire and ice. Hmm. Let's see. Huh. Interesting. Huh. What's that? Hmm. I wonder, is there a button somewhere around here? Hmm. Is this a button? I think I have an idea. Hmm. Huh. They won't let me take on my device. Hmm. La 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 la. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Sheesh. All right, I have an idea. So if I take this and then I do a little maneuver like this, then I fuse it on top, and then I let that slide down. And then I take this and go this way. Oh snap. Right, I need to put that back on. And then I do a little maneuver like this. And I reattach this. And then do a little thing like that. And then I take this one. And then I block the fire. And then I put the button. Nice. Another shrine done. Booyah. Visitor to this shrine of light. Take this light of blessing. All right. So that's another one done. Now, how can I make it here? Do I have to climb the mountain? Seems like that's the only way. Oh, this part looks a little lower on the elevation side. Oh snap, I didn't see this chasm. I don't know if I'll be able to get this. Might have to go around here. Oh man, a black moblin already? Oh, is that a blue one or a black one? Whatever it is, I don't want to fight it. Super far in my quest here. Stay right there, Majesty. Let me see something. Oh my gosh. It looks cold over there. Oh gosh, I'm in the mountains. Oh, actually, I just went too far. The chasm is the place where I have to go. Nice. Let's go, Majesty. Awesome sauce. All right, Majesty. Stay right there for now, girl. Here we go. Oh, snap. All right. We made it. question is, how are we going to get in there? I can blow this up. Doesn't look like I'll be able to. Huh. Do I have to go to a lower elevation? And there must be an entrance a little lower, right? Thought so. A Korra? Can I even make this jump? I doubt it. Plus, I'm too weak to climb right now. Is there any Zonai weapon I can use? Zonai device, I should say. I can use the wing and the fan. Alright, let's do it. How about this? Messing around with these Zonai weapons. Oops. Looks like I made it. Oh snap. Sweet. All right, so let's do it. Let's climb, baby. Bro, this temple was so dangerous in Breath of the Wild. There was guardians all over it. But who is this? Oh, this is Impa's horse or donkey mule thing. But you know she's in there somewhere. Wow. Awesome. Looks like we made it in the temple. Oh, look. It's Kato. Oh, Link, I'm so pleased that you've come here as well. To be honest, Lady Impa deduced that there is something related to the geoglyphs here. And it took some effort for us to get up here, but we managed it. But then Lady Impa grew impatient. The moment I took my eyes off of her, she went deep into the temple all by herself. Once I finished mooring the balloon, I plan to hurry after her. Gotcha. So chase after Impa. Got it. Oh no. There's bokoblins. Okay, cool. So let's take the shortcut here. Dragon Ball Bokobo. That'll be useful. Ah. Let's just climb against the wall. Make it easier. Hey, thanks for the likes there on TikTok, man. I see those. Thank you so much. Chill shroom. Ooh. Sturdy thick stick. Let's use this to hit things. Wildberry. Ooh, more enemies. They don't look too tough. I'll pass on fighting those for now. This looks like it could be a pretty devastating climb. Perfect. Nice little glide there. Ooh, soldier's bow. I will drop this one. So lots of great bows. Alright, next thing, I must climb up. Question is, what's the most efficient way to climb? It'd be nice to have Rivali's scale. Fortunately, I don't. I have an idea. We can make wind with the Zonai fan. Oops. I did recall on it. Alright. So we'll use it to get some wind. Efficient, huh? Awesome. Alright, let's see what's happening here. There's a shrine. Impa should be in here somewhere. But this place is super sketch. Super sketchy. Alright, looks like we made it. Mayu Sai Shrine. Alright, let's see what Impa says. Oh, Link. Thank you again for your help with the balloon. I believe there is something related to the geoglyph somewhere in this temple. I'm searching, but so far it has been in vain. The chambers here are enormous, so it will be difficult. It will be a difficult task at best. Where could it be? Huh. Something related to the geoglyphs, huh? Well, before I search for that, I will do this shrine just to have a warp point. Ouch. Soda real quick. Let's do this shrine. Let's do the shrine. Building blocks. The Mayusi Shrine. Mayosi Shrine. Okay. Well, thank you, Deetra. Yeah, man. Here's the Kingdom is a beast. On my other file, I'm a lot farther. I just didn't find some light roots, but I'm just playing on a new file today. Interesting. Yeah, so Tears of the Kingdom, man, it's really fun game here. Really solid. Yeah, I agree. Definitely a masterpiece. Very well made. Super fun. Yeah, definitely. I recently did a every link tournament on my YouTube page, and Tears of the Kingdom won strongest link overall. So I was doing a Tears of the Kingdom stream. Oh my gosh, what is that? Snap. Hold up, I can't use this shield. I had a wooden shield. He would have burned it to a crisp. Yeah, so this game's super fun and there's a lot to do. It's a masterpiece in regards to the systems you can use, the Zonai weapons and items, Ultra Hand, Fuse, Recall, Ascend. Everything just plays so well with the game. I'm happy that people kind of agree with me on that. So I need to make another cube here. Oh yeah, Age of Imprisonment. I just 100% that one. Super good game. I loved it. It was cool seeing everything that happened in the past when Zelda went, was zapped back there. Cool experiencing the imprisoning war. And really cool to see everyone's abilities and all of the past sages too. It was really cool to see all that. Have you played it? Let's see here. Oops. Oh yeah, the story did go kind of fast, but I think what it would thrive in is it would thrive in the replayability of it, hopefully, and also there's so much to do and how it gets really good with more than, with more than one player. Two players is where it shines, in my opinion. Being able to play with someone. Hades, yeah. I heard Hades was pretty awesome game. I didn't buy it because, I don't know if it's quite my thing, but I know that it had a lot of good reviews. So to me, that's really good. I see. So why start with two? Hey, Deidre, thank you, my friend. I'll definitely look into that game. Thank you for your suggestions there. Thanks, my friend. And have a good night. Definitely. Just running around looking for Lionels. Hey, man, you living a life then. That's the dream. Running around looking for Lionels. I'm I'm stuck doing this puzzle. Having a good time with it though. Oh yeah. It's a lot easier to fight Lionels in Tears of the Kingdom because of the fuse system and the Zonai weapons too. So it's a little easier to fight them in this game. I remember on my older file, I used to fight them just for fun. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. Mm-hmm. In Breath of the Wild, you do not want to mess with those things, especially if you're playing on master mode. Master mode, they become golden, and they are such a pain to fight. I just started a new file, but I do have my older file too. A lot more done. Basically, just about 100% the game except the depths. Tears of the Kingdom though, Switch 2 edition. It looks great. It plays great. Feels great. But it's a very long game too, which is good. I like that it is. It gives you a lot to do. Oh snap. This goddess statue is knocked over in this game. You remember in Breath of the Wild it was standing tall right here? It's knocked over. Let's see what's behind it. A small room. Oh snap. What is this? Oh, okay. I thought those were enemies. Interesting. Wow, this place looks a lot different than the rest of the temple. It looks untouched. Hmm. I wonder this place. Okay, I'll come back to it. Cool. Huh. Look at this. Interesting.
Ah.
Yes, I beat this one before. I will show you my older file in just a minute. I actually wanted to play on it so I can get the light roots. Yeah, I beat this one before. Ah, this place, she says. Lady Emperor, let's head down. We must investigate up close. Hmm.
Oh. Mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
What do you mean the main boss? Which one? I can hardly believe what my eyes behold. Who could have guessed this old ruin still held such secrets? It is said that the geoglyphs appeared all over Hyrule during the upheaval when Princess Zelda went missing. How are they connected to these images here? There's no time to dawdle. Let us hurry and investigate the remaining geoglyphs. The one with the army. Hmm. There's Colgera. There is the lava boss. There is. Oh, okay. So you're fighting Ganondorf then. Um, with Ganondorf, you just have to use all the abilities you learned, man. Definitely use the Master Sword. It's gonna be full powered in that battle. Um, did you beat the big army yet?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, you definitely want to prepare, get some food, maybe some items that will beef up your attack power. Get a lot of arrows, and and just kind of just be ready. You know, he's gonna do a lot of attacks. You're gonna want to dodge those attacks and get some flurry rushes going. Eventually, he's gonna also dodge your attacks with his own flurry rush. And so, you know, just keep hitting him. Um, you know, use your spin attack strategically. Um, I forgot the exact phases, but I know that there's a phase where he shoots a lot of dark magic at you. You're gonna want to, you know, parry some things or hit those things with your sword. Um, he has two phases. He has his normal Ganondorf phase. He has the Demon King Ganondorf phase, and then the Dragon phase. Um, so you're gonna wanna make sure that you're ready for all three of those. Yeah, he has the Flurry Rush. I think he only starts to use it near the end of his second phase, though. So be careful about that. And then the final phase with the when he changes into the dragon, he eats his stone. You know, draconification. They talk about it a little bit. Um, that one's gonna be pretty intense. Zelda, the Light Dragon, Zelda's gonna come and help you in that phase. And so you're gonna be fighting in the sky. You're gonna just have to target the vulnerable spots on his back. That's a really cool one. But other than that, man, just use your techniques. Bring some food. Try not to get hit too much. And I think you should be good. This is really odd. What is this? I haven't, looks like a lotus flower or something. Interesting. Alright, so we're back to the main quest. Find the murals. Find the geoglyphs. Find Zelda. And then the regional phenomena. Alright, this will be fun. But yeah, man, that battle is really fun. It's the most intense one you'll fight, but as it should be because it's the final boss. So I think you'll have a lot of good fun with that one. So we're gonna go ahead and save up on this one, and then we'll play a couple minutes on my older file, and then call it a night. So this is my older file. I beat the game years ago. I just beat the game years ago. I just haven't really 100% everything. Yeah. So as you can see, I got a lot of shrines, but I didn't get them all. In my Breath of the Wild, I got all the shrines, which means I got all the hearts. Oops, and as many stamina vessels as possible. This one, I got just enough, you know. The froggy suit, now that's another thing I didn't necessarily get all of. So, without her dying. I do not think I did. And you get that one from doing all of Tracy's quests, I think, right? So I don't think I really invested much time in her quests. Yeah. So I don't think I got that one. I got the shirt. I got the shirt. So I did a little bit. Got the main part of it. This is really good though because it's like almost necessary with how slippery things could be. Yeah, most of the extra stuff, like not this, these older divine beast masks you get from like the surface area in certain spots. Just just do all the quests and you eventually you'll stumble upon this one. Basically, you know, it looks like the divine beasts, La Meadow, La Gridania, um, etc. Um, but I don't have Ruta yet or Naboris because you know I was just stumbling up on these quests. I think I do have most of the monster masks. Bokoblin, Horiblin, Moblin, Lazelfo, Lionel. But you get those from Kilton. And you know, from his shop, so there's a lot going on with various tunics and crazy effects with each one. I keep it classic if I'm just doing a normal battle. I just keep it classic with the champion's leathers. Yeah, Kilton's monster shop. You know, he sells the monster items and stuff. It's only open at night or something. I forgot. It's been a while. And I forgot if it's the same as Breath of the Wild or not. Because I beat Breath of the Wild more recently than I remember doing all this stuff. But I bought this game when it came out, so I beat it, you know, years ago. I think it came out, I forgot, 2020 or something. So, you know, of course, it's been a while since I really, you know, remember all the quests. Yeah, so, you know, whatever he wants, give that to him. And then, yeah, the bubble frog gems, the bubble gems, he wants those in this game. So give that to him. And then if you get enough of them, you'll get the masks over time. I remember. But what I really wanted to do is go explore the depths some more. Yeah. So the more you get, the better loot you get. So you'll really enjoy it. Um, you really enjoy. I'm sorry, I'm using my Zelda notes here. Just trying to see what I have. Yeah, so I think what I'm missing here, I did most of the stuff on the surface except all of the shrines. The sky is quite a little bit, but not too much. On the depths is where I'm lacking because I haven't even explored them all the areas. As you can see, I still have some empty spots. I stopped after a while because it was a lot, but maybe I just got a little lazy. I don't know. So let's see what I can do. I do remember getting all the battery upgrades. Yeah, you know it's dangerous down here when the sages come. I remember getting all the battery upgrades. Minoru is good to walk over the gloom. That way it doesn't affect you. Well, yeah, man. I mean, I've done a lot. Uh, just not everything, you know. Okay, I need to go this way. I want to try to see if I can get over here somewhere. And the depths are a lot easier to explore if you're good at making you know, inventions, zonai contraptions and stuff. Gosh. Only bad thing down here is everything has gloom. If it hits you, you lose a heart. Oh snap. You lose a heart for good if it hits you. Until you get back to the surface. Oh, you got 3? Yeah, I got them all. If you put a fan on Minoru's back, you can kind of speed up with the pretty efficient. Yeah, I mean, I've never really been really efficient at building, but if you get good at it, then you'll definitely it'll definitely help you. Another good thing about Minoru is she's really good at the depth. She has a light. She has zonai parts you can attach. She walks over gloom. So she's definitely somebody you want with you when you're down here. And everything. Everything down here is gloomified. Basically. Oh, got him. Oh, shoot. Yeah, everything's gloomified. Thanks to Minoru, I gave her a frost emitter, and she's really doing good with it. Rocket, um, Minoru. Let me think. Let me think. I don't think that will make her faster. Maybe. I think it will make her go up. It would like make her go high in the sky. The fan like makes her move a little faster. Yeah, the minor set. Yeah, that's always a good one, man. Um, and as you know, the depths is the only place where you can find like I need a rock. I need something like sturdy to hit with this thing. It's the only place where you could find an abundance of zonite that you can like make your battery sets increase with. Zonite, you refine it into the energy cells and then use the energy cells to upgrade your your battery cells. Stuff like that, so really efficient. Um I'm looking for a light route. That's why I'm down here, because trying to get to the places that I have not explored, which is all these areas. Unfortunately, I can't see very well. Hmm. Okay, let's go up here. Yeah, so I think the rockets make you go up high. The fans kind of would make her go forward. Look at all this nasty gloom. Pichu just running across. And so this is the part where you'd want to use Minoru to your advantage. Fortunately, you're gonna... But also, let's see here. I can also use a rocket for myself too. I only have one, so I don't want to use it. I can, but bad idea. Maybe, dang, I don't have any Zonai devices on this. What up, me Jerry? Good to see you, man. Yeah, Zelda tonight. I could use a spring. I don't want to stand in this gloom for too long. Look at this, man. This is horrible. I can't even go up. I'm in a bad spot right now. Let me think. Looking down this way. Apparently there's... I don't know, guys. This is why I haven't explored the depths, because it's so hard to navigate. Oh, what about over there? Wow. That's crazy, guys. Oh my gosh. Whew. Also, yeah, you see how the sages come in handy. They give you all kind of cool abilities. And they fight for you too. Alright, cool. So based on what I'm seeing, guys, there's like some kind of entrance over there. But it looks like there's a huge chasm here too. Let me see something. If I can auto build something good that'll help me. Lift off ladder. Let's auto build this thing. Maybe this will help me fly a little bit. And I could also maybe use a fan. But I have to add my own fan. I'm so low on devices, guys. Yeah, the deaths are fun but scary. So you gotta face your fears for this one. Do I have any lights? Oh no, 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 no. Oh my gosh. Bro. It's your first time? No, it's my first time in a while. My controls are messed up. Um, let's see, where's... Need to get some more lights. That way I can see a little bit. And then... I didn't get all the shrines for sure. There's no way I did. I have to use Zelda notes to see how I can do that. Alright, let's see if this is gonna work for me here. Oh man, I'm in over my head a little bit because the way that this thing is moving. Looks like I'm gonna hit something. Oh look, a light root. Now that's what I'm talking about. I just know this fan is gonna detach very soon. But that light root should help me explore a little deeper. One thing I haven't done was all the light roots and all the shrines. I got just enough in my first playthrough. Ooh, no. Look at all that gloom. Oh yeah, I have bright bloom plants, but um, it's easier just to get the light root because it lights up a large area. You don't have to guess anything. But as I'm exploring, of course, I'll use the light root, the bright bloom plants, of course. But between that, you know, my true aim is to get to all the light roots. That way, you know how when I first got down here it was really bright because I had the light roots already for those areas. So I'm gonna try to get them all. It's my aim. My aim is to get them all. Oh yeah. Definitely you want to use those when you're fighting or just kind of exploring new areas for sure. That's why I have an abundance. Got about 200 of them. I'm ready. Looks like we made it to a light route though. Thank goodness. Awesome sauce. Ah, that's gonna be very helpful. Next game. Um, I want to play Twilight Princess somehow. If not, then if I can't play that, I'll play Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Plus the Starcross world that they included with the Switch 2 edition. I'll play that one maybe. Kirby's a tough adventurer too, so. Alright, cool. Let's see. So if I go in this direction, it should lead me to more light routes because this is kind of where it fades off. Very good. Oh yeah, man, Twilight Princess. It's really hard to play at the moment because it's only available on GameCube or Wii U. So you gotta have one of those systems plus the game to play. All my stuff is back at my parents' house still. In another city, so it's still hard to get to it. But still really cool, really fun. Royal Broadsword. I want to fuse some things to these swords to make stronger weapons before I continue. Yeah, but Twilight Princess is where it's at. Let's see here. We got the Silver Lionel Saberhorn, one of the strongest fuses. I could just do the Blue Mane Lionel. I confuse those. Just to get some weapons that I could at least battle with. So I won't be empty-handed. good, very good. Oh, sure, you can tell me a hint. I probably know just about everything, though. Yeah, but feel free, we can talk about it. Ooh, big boulder. This is good for fusing. Oh no. So much gloom. Ugh. Minoru. Directly underneath shrines. Oh yeah, I knew that one. But thank you so much for filling me in on that. Have you got the little set outfits? I have a lot of sets, but I don't have them all. So light roots are directly under shrines, so it's really useful. If you get all the light roots, you know where all the shrines are, and vice versa. Also, it kind of lays it out too on Zelda notes too if you're playing a Switch 2 edition. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate your support. Yeah, I'm just getting everything I didn't get on my playthrough here. But this is where it's getting a little more darker, guys, because I don't have any light roots over here. And here's the enemy base. Looks like that bokoblin has fire fruit in his back, so he's gonna shoot fire arrows. And then if you look a little farther down, my little marker's not in. My marker's in the way, but let me just delete that marker. You see there's another light root right here. So it's a bit far off, but I'm gonna go ahead and get that one next. First, let me. Haha, yeah. Zelda knows where it's at, man. Had to take him out before he alerted everybody else. So dumb. Oh, Minoru, what in the world? I gotta get that cannon off of her arm. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely hop back on, man. I mean, complete what you didn't complete, man, and experience the greatness again. Super fun. And also play Age of Imprisonment if you have a Switch 2. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It'll give you the backstory about what happened to Zelda when she got zapped to the past, and you get to experience the imprisoning war. The war that it took to imprison Ganondorf the first time. Of course, by the time you find him, he's already like mummified and old in this game, but in that game, ooh. Oh my gosh. But in that game, it's, you know, it's the events that led up to him being in prison. Imprisoning war, super fun. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's still alive? Oh, not anymore. Yeah, she really don't. Minoru is just wild. Um, Honestly, man, both the games are great. I can't really knock either one. They both have their place in the Zelda timeline. Oof. But which one is better and more well made? I would have to say Tears of the Kingdom, because they add so much to it that makes it a better experience. Breath of the Wild is really fun and it laid the groundwork. But Tears of the Kingdom just, it's a smoother experience. So Breath of the Wild thrives in having a great story. Oh shoot. It thrives in having a great storyline and having awesome and relatable characters. And very heartfelt too. But Tears of the Kingdom, you know, it has that, plus it has quality of life updates, such as the fuse system, being able to cook anywhere with the Zonai device, you know, not really feeling weak throughout the game. Immediately when you start, you can fuse and make strong items and things that'll help you. So there's a lot of cool things. The gemstones, they have really good elemental properties that's actually being, you know, that's actually used in this game. Oh, yeah, I mean, Age of Imprisonment is, it plays like a Warriors game, hence the name, Hyrule Warriors. Um, it's very well made though. I'll give it that, and you know, for what it was, it gave you that great storyline experience too. I I liked it, you know. Me being a Zelda fan, learning about the lore and experiencing a new fighting style. I had a good time with it. Um, but but you know, that's why I like Tears of the Kingdom a little better. And come here, I need your help. Um, just simply those quality of life updates and things that make Link feel stronger. It's the little things. I have played the DLC. I played just about. Ooh, these guys are the electric ones. I played the DLC. I played just about everything, which is why I can make this honest judgment. Even with the DLC, which is really fun and super, super cool to play. Tears of the Kingdom still has more content, surprisingly, even if you include the content from the DLC. Oh my gosh. Because of everything in the depths and in the sky world. Oh my gosh, bro. So happy the team is so strong. Bro, Minoru just lifted the dude off the ground. So, you know, but, you know, I'm not saying Breath of the Wild was a bad game. I just 100% the game again, like 2 weeks ago. I just 100% everything on it because I love it and it's a great experience. But, you know, just comparing the two, you know, that's just my honest opinion, you know. Both are great games. They play well off each other, but Tears of the Kingdom just based on the extra added mechanics and stuff. Really good stuff though. There's the light route, but there's some poles over here that I want to get. Alright, I can go get those real quick. Of course, and I would definitely agree with that. Experiencing it, and I think that's why a lot of people love it. The nostalgia is unbeatable. Having experienced something like that for the first time, it's unbeatable. So I definitely understand. %. In my Every Link tournament, I did an Every Link tournament on my YouTube page. In my Every Link tournament, a lot of links dropped off early on, but near the middle, Breath of the Wild Link had to go up against Majora's Mask Link. And that battle's crazy because a lot of people are going to agree that, oh snap. A lot of people are going to agree that Majora's Mask Link is one of the stronger ones because of Fierce Deity. And that's true. But when I put him up against Breath of the Wild Link, it got pretty crazy. Like the votes got really high for both links, and you know, Breath of the Wild Link, like he put up a good fight, but people couldn't deny that Fierce Deity Link is just the overall stronger Link. Oh, snap of frogs, dude, we gotta get out of here. Oh my gosh. Should we fight this thing? Okay, let's do it. Please excuse me, guys. Oh gosh. Come on, suck some air in or something. I need a rocket. Blast myself up a little bit. If he's not gonna suck air in. Shoot. Minoru, where are you? I'm not prepared for this. I think I need to just run away. There he is. Alright, good. This should be enough to take it out. Alright, let's go. Well, that was useless. He reminds me of the Dodongos. The Dodongos from the other Zeldas. Ah! Is there anything to climb? Hey, we did it. Whew. Totally unprepared, but we still managed to take it out. Yeah, I hate fighting things in the depths because so much more is at stake. Especially like if it's like a gloom monster, they can take your health and you know, it won't come back. So let me get some of this Zonite that fell off of it. It's not extremely useful to me now because I have my full battery. But, you know, who knows? Maybe I can sell it or something. Yeah, I just realized that because the Dongos have trouble with bombs too. Can I see your stuff? What stuff are we trying to see here, man? Alright, new light route, new light route. Sure. I'll show you in a minute. I think most of my cool stuff is in my house. You know how they let you have a house in this game. So most of the cool stuff I have is in the house. Alright, so let's see what area got lit up. How are we looking now? Ooh, that's nice. So golden apples for just more of a special kind of apple. If you make recipes with the golden apple, it gets additional effects. I forgot exactly what additional effects you get, but you get some additional effects. Just using it in place of the normal apple. So looking pretty good so far. Looking pretty good. So I'm gonna stop my exploration here for tonight. And I'm gonna end the night by showing you my house. Go back to the surface. After you get to Terrytown in this game, you get to do a little quest, and then after that quest, you get to do a they give you the option to make your own little house. No, I'll be streaming tomorrow though, because I have to wake up pretty early for something, so I'm not gonna play all tonight. But I'll be streaming tomorrow around the same time. Basically, it's really late, so about 4 or 5 hours earlier than this, I'll start streaming. I've been playing for a while already. So this is my house that I decided to build. For me, on the outside, I added a lake. Of course, it comes with a fish, but I farmed it for a certain thing, so it'll respawn soon. But I have a downstairs entrance here. It's a 2-story house I made, and then there's a upstairs entrance there. Now let me show you what's in the downstairs part. Downstairs entrance I use as kind of like my display, my museum for cool weapons and items. I have the champion / sage weapons, scimitar of the 7, light scale trident, This one's used by Urbosa from Breath of the Wild and Riju from Tears of the Kingdom. Light Skill Trident used by Mifa from Breath of the Wild, Sidon, her brother from this game, Tears of the Kingdom. Boulder Breaker used by the champion Daruk from Breath of the Wild and the Sage Yunobo from this game. And this is Urbosa's and Riju's Shield, the Daybreaker. Great Eagle Bow used by the famous Rivali from Breath of the Wild and the Sage Tulin from this game. They pass on their special items. I also have on display some past Zelda items. These are weapons you get from the depths if you explore enough. This is the Dust Claymore. This was used in Twilight Princess. Ganondorf got stabbed with it, and he also ended up using it as a weapon. This is the Goddess Sword. In this game, they call it the White Sword of the Sky. This is the first blade Link got in The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Eventually, when you power it up through the blessings, it becomes the Master Sword in that game. And that game, canonically, is the first Zelda game in the whole timeline. So every Master Sword is basically this sword. This is the Sea Breeze Boomerang. You know the boomerang Toon Link uses in Wind Waker. Pretty cool. And there's a lot of other things too. I want to show you. Of course, you gotta remember this: the Big Orion sword from Ocarina of Time. You get that from the Big Orion on top of Death Mountain. I didn't have any space for it. I would love to display it though. I might replace the Sea Breeze Boomerang with it. And so many other ones that you can find in the depths. You can find not only past weapons, but also like things like, you know, Majora's Mask, Midna's Helmet from Twilight Princess, Ravio's Hood, stuff like that. Link's Island Lobster shirt from Wind Waker. He wears this when you start the game, and eventually he gets his tunic, but this is what he's wearing. And, you know, so many other things you could get in the depths, guys. So many other things. Super cool stuff. Oops. I cut my lobster shirt on. I'll put on my Champions leathers. So in Tears of the Kingdom, you have the Champions leathers here. But if you want a classic look, you could get the Tunic of Memories, which is basically his Champion's tunic from Breath of the Wild. It has, you know, less things on it, but it looks just like it. They call it the Tunic of Memories. But I'm going to put my Champion's leathers on from this game. And so many other things, guys. So many other cool things you can get in the depths. You could also get the classic tunics from the other Zelda games. For example, Tunic of the Wind, Cap of the Wind, Trousers of the Wind. This is how he would typically look in the Wind Waker. Of course, he doesn't look toony, but it's the exact same Wind Waker fit. You could also use the Twilight fit, Tunic of Twilight, Cap of Twilight. As you can see, that's more of a Twilight Princess style of Link. There's the Ocarina of Time fit. There's, you know, the Skyward Sword fit. You know, there's everything. So you have to find all those in the depths. Really cool stuff. But yeah, so you could look like classic Link if you wanted to, from any game you want, any main game. But so that's my downstairs. I use it more of like a museum, like a display. My favorite fit, I don't know, man. That's a good question. When I'm playing the game, I like to look as classic as possible, so I just simply use my Champion's leathers along with the Hylian trousers here in the Hylian hood. You can wear it up or down. I bought two. I keep one up and then I keep one down. I like to wear it down so I can see his face a little bit. There is a lot of outfits, so it's hard to really get a favorite. There's some outfits that look cool, other ones are very functional. For example, the Barbarian outfit makes your attack rise, right? Barbarian armor here, Barbarian leg wraps. If you wear the full fit, you get the full attack boost. So, you know, it just depends on what you want. You want a functional outfit, you want to look cool, you know, that's a lot of customization. And also upstairs is kind of my place where, if I ever need to do anything, I got the statue to get more hearts or stamina vessels. If I find enough of those, have the stove active at all hours to cook elixirs and meals, the bed to rest up and heal up my hearts. And this is just something I wanted to add to look cool. It's a picture room. You could put any picture you take. This is a picture of Sidon and his new wife in this game. He got married after he became king. He's not prince anymore, he's king. And he got married to this Zora. And then I'm wearing my Zora tunic. And I just kind of took a picture because he's one of my favorite champions. Or they're sages in this game. He's one of my favorite sages. So I just took a picture of my Zora tunic here. Because I really like those guys. And yeah, man, that's my house. You can only add up to 15 rooms, so you gotta decide what you want in your house to make it really cool and really functional like that. It's up to you. This is another room I added. It's just another door, and with this door you can go straight from the bottom floor to the top floor. So if you don't want to pass through the storage museum area, you can just go up there. Also added a lake that includes a fish that respawns every once in a while. But you can add anything you want to your house. You can add a garden. You can add a horse stable if you want to check out your horse. So many things. But you can only have so many rooms, so you gotta decide what's more important to you. So yeah, man, that's kind of the rundown there. That's kind of the rundown. So, but apart from that, man, I'm just I built this house a while ago. I haven't changed it because I like how it's laid out. It has everything I need, and so it has everything I need. So usually, like, if you don't do the house side quests, you'd have to go to like the inn or whatever, to various inns to heal up. You could also go to the Lookout Landing, which is, the main hub for, all the Highlands and stuff. Yeah. This game, yeah, this is why I like this one a little better than Breath of the Wild, because it has a lot more you can do and stuff. But if I didn't have this house, of course, this is another optional side quest. I just use it to my advantage. If I didn't have this house, then all this stuff is also available on the Lookout Landing too, which is, as you know, the main hub for basically everybody. It's basically the first place you get to. So if you go to the Lookout Landing here, this stuff is also available in like the little hideout thing. But, just having that little cozy place you could call your own, I think that for me, that kind of, it means a lot. My sign? What do you mean by sign? So of course, you have your statue here too. You have your cooking pot here if you want. And then you have your free bed. I think they let you sleep for free or something. So you can do it here too, but just having the creativity to have it in your house, it's really fun. Also in this game, all the various tribes like the Gerudos, the Gorons, and the Zoras, and the Hylians, they're all teaming up to fight Ganondorf in this game. So that's why you see them all hanging out in this little hub. And of course you have your main sages for a sign. I think I'll be considered like Gemini. I don't really look too deeply into it though, so I don't know what that would mean.
Hey! Ah! Hmm? Ah! Ah! Ah!
Awesome. So that's that, man, and I think I'm gonna head to sleep because I gotta be up early tomorrow. So, but I'll be on streaming, finishing up the depths, and you know, we'll go from there. But how tall is me? Good question. To be honest, I don't even think he's that tall because, you know, he's probably the size of an average knight, like 5'6", 5'7", or something. I know the Gerudos are naturally tall and big, but Link, he's probably average size for this time period. Like if you're looking if you're looking at a Gerudo, you're gonna see that they're muscular and tall and big. So it's kind of funny looking at this right here. Link is almost half their size. Yeah, but yeah, definitely, you know, if you're into, yeah, definitely if you're into this game, check out Age of Imprisonment to check out how people look like the ancient Hylians, the ancient Gerudos. Like they look so funny, like those ancient tribes. Thank you for the good game. Haha, thank you. Well guys, like I said, I'm a little, what happened? Who's your favorite house? What do you mean? What do you mean favorite house? Did you mean to say something else? Oh, you mean the tribes? I like probably, I'm gonna say the Ritos. So like Rivali from Breath of the Wild or Tulin from Tears of the Kingdom, and basically all the other Ritos. I'd probably say the Ritos. I just love, they're really proficient at the bow and arrow, which is one of my favorite items. And they fly well too. And yeah, they're super fun. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna sleep for tonight. I'll be on about 8 o'clock Central Time tomorrow, and we'll have a little more fun exploring the depths. So I do hope to see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for chilling and helping me explore that. I will see you guys then.